Be glad you're not here with me right now, because all I can smell is shit. You see, right down the road from us at this plant, and when the wind blows just the right way, is the Resource Center. Is in Resource. It's the name of the company. They make compost and potting soil and fertilizer. So when the wind blows just the right direction and they are fair, all you can smell is processed shit. I'm not kidding. The smell coming off that place today, oh man. Then again, nothing compares to one of my cat's turds. But oh well. I'm not kidding. I swear that cat's got a sewage processing plant somewhere in his belly. His food goes into his mouth, through his stomach, through this processing plant. I think it gets washed in Lake Erie, then it comes out his ass. But that's one of the miracles, which means I'll probably be sneezing all day today again. Going up in the 80s today. So it's about time the weather finally decided to make up its mind. And of course, you know what happens when the weather gets warm and the skies are sunny. All the protesters come out. Oh. Greta Turnberger and Sophie, what's her name? Who? Oh, that's right. Ain't she doing time for throwing soup on a painting? We're going to throw soup on this Van Gogh. And it's like, isn't one of the things your company bitch, your particular troop bitches about is, people starving in the streets, but you're going to throw a can of soup that could have fed somebody onto a Van Gogh. And Van Gogh was dead how many years ago? What the hell did he have to do with the damn energy crisis or whatever, the global warming? But I'm hoping, here's the thing, everybody's going off that one leak. If it turns out she's a bi-generation of the Ronnie, I'm done. The bi-generation thing was A, a bad idea, and B, to lather, rinse, and repeat it is just damn stupid. So I'm really hoping that particular thing is a load of hogwash. Because they're trying to really push it now about her waist and about a costume she's been wearing, which, by the way, could just be classic good old-fashioned RTD misinformation. But at the same time, I don't want it to be true anyway. Because, by generation, it's like, wow, so Time Lords are just literally splitting up like worms now, as Donna said before. It's like, how many incarnations of Tenet are we going to have running around for this thing's over? Yeah, the leak says she's the bi-generation Ronnie, and it's like, I'm really hoping that's misinformation. I really am. Because the bi-generation thing was a dumb idea to begin with. No, I don't have Homer Simpson's hair. I can't pull off the comb over like he does. Are my bangs straight? Alright. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I think that might be the straw that breaks my back if they do that stupid ass it's a bi-generation of the Ronnie horseshit. Because, like I said, don't make any damn sense. Well, I agree with Peter on this one. Because what's going to be next? Bi-generations of the master, bi-generations of the monk. No, Yeah, I noticed that, yeah, thing they had up on thing about Sunshine Sally being dressed pretty much the same as Mrs. Flood. But this is RTD, so it could be he's misleading you. Especially how they're making a big deal about Anita Dobson's waist and stuff like that and a certain outfit she wears later. So it could be they're screwing with you. Nah, Mark wouldn't shag Millie. He'd be too busy trying to figure out what she smells like. Ugh. See, I didn't forget that one. Speaking of smell, oh god, I wish I hadn't mentioned it because now I smell the damn major compost pile up the road again. But oh man. But I'm gonna do the Omega files tomorrow, like I did last week. But the problem is I work Saturday, so I got to do that, then bug out and get ready to go to bed. Sorry, I was just reading the comments here real quick. Oh man. What, nobody wonders what Verada see-through smells like? Uh. Yeah, I know. It's near my bedtime too. Like I said, for working Saturday, because I usually crash into bed between 9:30 and 10 because I sleep about 6 hours these days, and then I got to get up and come here for 9. But oh man, that smells horrible. It's gonna be a bad day at work if that keeps up. But it is getting towards the planting season, so they're getting everything stacked up and ready over there. Oh man, well yeah. So looking forward to this weekend, which is gonna be the Well, and I'm really hoping And I know it's no use hoping because it's looking like it's true that they're going to go do a sequel to Midnight. And I'm like, why? One of the best things about Midnight is you didn't really know what the thing was. You're kind of left with that mystery at the end. And I'm really hoping that's not what it is, but it is probably. I know, it's just, I kind of liked Midnight the way it was. Because sometimes sequels and prequels can run shit. Like, look what they did to poor Sutek, the god of death. They took him for walkies. Oh, man. I know that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, Terrence, they're going to run it. And like I said, it's just. But like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing it, what they do with it. But I don't know what's going on with the 14th Doctor, but there is one rumor I'm hearing is that Ncuti's bowing out. Of course, we've heard that one. And I've also heard a rumor that another one of the new Who Doctors is going to make a cameo at the end of this season. That's one story I've been hearing off in the ether. I don't know which new Who Doctor it is, so it could be Tennant. I highly doubt it's Eccleston because Eccleston doesn't want to go near RTD. And I don't know about Jodie if they dare have her back on, considering she timed the show to extinction. Oh, gosh. It would be nice if it was Jodie. I know she's got the, But then again, when does she have the time? Because she'd be working. I know Eve Miles was in Cardiff recently, but that was for another show. She was filming something else in Cardiff. I wonder if she got kicked out of any bars there. Again, But well, it would be cool if there was some kind of weird flippo side effect. Because remember, I think there had to be a reason why regeneration was limited to 12, other than just a control mechanism. I watch South Park every now and then. I haven't, I don't sit down and watch every episode as it comes out. But I've always loved their work. The fact that they literally stick their middle finger up at at the forces of authority and shit like that. It's just, especially the topics they're willing to touch that nobody else will. And that's one of the sad things about comedy and other things these days is people are so afraid to approach certain topics now or make fun of them or they get canceled. One of the words, like I said, I can't stand hearing this word because it's becoming ingrained into our culture as it makes things sound clean, unalived. I've heard that word so many times now in so many videos because in YouTube you can't say you can't say kill, you can't say murder, you can't say suicide, because otherwise your video gets dumped, and they don't want that. They'd rather completely pervert the English language and create euphemisms to save their algorithm than speak the truth of how things are. It's just, I know, I'm shocked Family Guy is still going after all this time. I quit watching a long time ago, but I used to collect the seasons, but then all of a sudden the seasons became season something volume 1, season something volume 2, and I'm like, So you want me to pay the same amount of money that I would for an entire season for maybe 10 episodes of that season. So that's when I quit collecting them. I'm like, F this. But well, I just looked at the time. I got to go duck it in, guys. Remember Omega Files tomorrow night. I got to work Saturday, so we will be here Saturday morning. So until we see you all tomorrow, be kind, be calm, be safe. Everybody take care. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I would normally be happy that it's Thursday, but I have to work Saturday, so it's not all that happy. So take care, everyone. We'll see you all later. Have a good day now.